So guys, here we have a restocking of fish pond. So you can see this three now. What you're just watching is the restocking of these fish ponds, and what we have here are fingerlings. Here now, this one here you have fingerlings, and here you have juveniles, and then here you still have juveniles. But you know why we use net now? You use net to prevent birds from coming to carry the fish, because the fingerlings, they are small, so birds can carry them. So you have bigger fish ponds there, the bigger ponds there. When these ones grow, we'll now transfer them. But there's something interesting we need to show you here about the nature of this water. So when the water, if you're starting this and then you see the fingerlings trying to come up water, raise their heads, it means the water is dead. It could mean the water is dirty, so but here, that's what's happening. If you look at this place, you see many of them trying to bring out their heads. Let me show you. Look at that. You see these three places. You have fingerlings still fresh here, but these ones here are bigger. I mean, this here you have fingerlings. Here you have juveniles. Juveniles, that is when they grow a little bit bigger. So look at what I was telling you. Look at this. You can see them on top, struggling to bring out their heads. You can see that. Have you seen it? That's what was happening here. They are all trying to bring out their heads. Looking for air. Look at that. They're looking for oxygen. Look at, even when they're inside. But if the water is clean, they will all be swimming inside. Look at that side. Look at that side. So the best we can do now is to change the water. Look at. So if you are starting a fish pond, this could be a sign for you. Now, once you see this, you know that it might be time for you to change water. Look at this one. This one is already green. The green area, does it mean the water is dirty?
No, that is what it is normal.
So they can survive.
It's productive, yeah, it's productive. It's productive.
The green algae now is also helping them.
It's productive. It shows that the pond is healthy.
Are you serious? It shows that the pond is healthy.
Yes. You fertilize your pond. Before you start, you fertilize your pond. So,
okay.
But gradually, this other one will also
turn green. This one's now.
These ones will turn green gradually.
This is what we have the fingerlings. Guys, look. See how small they are? See, we have the fingerlings here. So you can actually start a small fish pond, and you keep watching the sizes of the fish to know when to move the bigger ones, the jumpers. The jumpers are the ones that grow faster.
Jumpers are the ones, yeah.
So you have to separate them. Yeah, if you don't separate them, they will eat up other ones. So these are fingerlings. Here, you see, they are also being covered with net. Otherwise, the birds of the air will pick them. But at some point, they'll be moved into these bigger ponds, and they won't need net again. This one is water hyacinth. Water hyacinth prevents birds from coming to pick them, so you can actually use a water hyacinth. So now we've discovered that the water is dirty. We're trying to change the water. Look at that. Changing the water. See? You have to change the water as often as possible to ensure survival of the fingerlings, the juveniles, and at least at that stage they need water to be changed as frequently as possible. Look at this pond, has water hyacinth, and there's fish inside. See water hyacinth. If you come close to this place, the beauty of water hyacinth is that you won't even perceive any foul odor at all. Unlike when I went to that pond there with net, despite how small the fish there are, you can still get the foul odor because the water is dirty. Look at this water. But if it is this one here, nothing. You even perceive fresh air as if you're in a village stream. You know, you would love to come close to a pond that has water hyacinth. That is that, guys. So if you're stocking your fish, the fingerlings, very small ones, you have to, don't forget to use the net to cover it to prevent birds of the air from coming to carry the fingerlings and the juvenile, the smaller, those small fish inside the pond.
I think I locked them before.
So the water was just wasting.
No, it was flushing out. Then all flush the out. Look, all flush the everything out. Bubbles now. No. Stop when the beginner I am not before no.